Have you ever had a moment where you felt like you weren't good enough? That no matter what you did, self-doubt kept holding you back? If so, you're not alone. Self-doubt is something we all struggle with at some point in our lives. But today, I'm going to show you how to push through those insecurities and start believing in yourself. Let me tell you about a time when self-doubt completely took over my life. I remember being at a point where I had a big opportunity in front of me, something I had worked toward for months. But instead of being excited, I felt paralyzed. I kept hearing this voice in my head saying, "You're not good enough. You're going to fail." For weeks, I let those thoughts hold me back. I hesitated, I procrastinated, and I almost missed the opportunity entirely. It wasn't until I realized that I was the only thing standing in my way that I made a choice to push forward, even with those doubts. Self-doubt is like a mental prison. It keeps you locked in place, convincing you that you're not ready or worthy of success. And the worst part? It's usually not based on reality. Most of the time, the limits we place on ourselves are built on fear and insecurity, not on our true potential. Think of all the things you've missed out on because you doubted yourself. Self-doubt doesn't just stop you from achieving your goals. It robs you of opportunities you may never get back. So how do you overcome it? How do you stop letting self-doubt control your life? Here are some steps that worked for me, and I know they'll help you too. Tip 1. Challenge your negative thoughts. Whenever self-doubt creeps in, ask yourself, is this thought based on fact, or is it just my fear talking? Most of the time, you'll realize that those negative thoughts are assumptions, not reality. Write them down and challenge each one. Tip 2. Take small steps. Confidence is built through action. Start by taking small steps toward your goal, even if they seem insignificant. Every small victory will chip away at your self-doubt and build momentum. Tip 3. Surround yourself with positivity. Self-doubt often grows when you're surrounded by negativity. Make a conscious effort to be around people who lift you up and engage with content that inspires and motivates you. Tip 4. Embrace failure as a learning opportunity. Fear of failure fuels self-doubt. But here's the thing, failure is part of the journey. Instead of seeing it as proof that you're not good enough, see it as feedback. Every failure teaches you something that brings you closer to success. Self-doubt isn't something you can eliminate overnight. It takes time, practice, and patience. But I promise you, the more you challenge it, the more confident you'll become. Don't let your fears control your future. If you've ever battled self-doubt, I want to hear your story. Drop a comment below and tell me how you're pushing through those moments of insecurity. And remember, it's not about being perfect. It's about making progress. You've got this. Whatever you're facing, you're stronger than your doubts. Take the first step and don't look back.